going to be phenomenal, and it's going to pay tribute, and it's going to carry on that legacy.
Obviously, you also worked with the late great Chadwick Boseman. I mean, do you have a favorite memory that you love to share, or something that's surprising that people would not know about him?
No, I think everything that we think that he was just so authentic and himself, so calm and yet so present and available. And I was thinking the other day, I mean, it's no great moment, but I do remember the first time I met him, and it was walking down the streets of New York, and a homeboy guy that I grew up with, who's a director, was directing him in a new Broadway venture about Tupac Shakur, and so I was coming one direction, they the other, and the director and I had grown up together, and so he introduced me to this young man, and it would come to be Chadwick. And I've seen some clips of him doing that, and it's like he could do that too, rap, he could do anything he put his mind to. He could rap, he could dance like James Brown, he could, he could hold the center of the cinema's first Black superhero. He could do it all, and he can inspire us to live our best.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, were you disappointed? I mean, I know so many people were, and I was too, that he did not receive the Oscar for his work. I mean, were you disappointed, or should that not matter because his work kind of stands on its own?
His work definitely stands on its own, and his work was the most important thing, to him. The work, as opposed to the awards, the work was the reward, and it was for us as well. Very, very subjective. Awards are not, 1 and 1 is 2, or architecture. And if it's not, the foundation's not strong, the building will fall. We know that when it comes to something like that, it's, so many other things, come into play. But when you get down to those 5, they're all winners.
Yeah, no, so true. I mean, what would you want to see the future for Black Panther?
It's going to be interesting, and to surpass the phenomena that moment was, the cultural phenomena that it was. It's going to be really interesting to see how we do that again. That sophomore effort. And sometimes it's, but if there's any chance of it being great, I think we have at the helm and Ryan Coogler, a visionary, a writer, director, and all the individuals that he surrounds himself, the creative team that he surrounds himself with, in particularly the feminine, women, whether it's the DP or the costume designer, it's the producers. It's going to be phenomenal, and it's going to pay tribute, and it's going to carry on that legacy.